Hey guys, CreditCuber here, and this is a tutorial on how to solve the 3x3 Rubik's Cube with beginner's method. So, anybody who does not know how to solve the Rubik's Cube, this is a video for you. Alright, so before we get into things, I want to tell you a few things about the Rubik's Cube that's going to help you while solving it. The Rubik's Cube has 6 sides. These 6 sides are all different colors. Each side has a centerpiece, just one centerpiece. The centerpieces have one color on them and are stationary. They never move anywhere else on the cube, so they spin around and around only. Second piece is an edge piece. These have 2 colors on them, alright? And they can move wherever. And the third piece is a corner piece. These have 3 colors on them, and they can also move wherever. Alright, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to mix this cube up real quickly, and we are going to get right off and teaching you guys how to solve the Rubik's Cube. Alright, that seems good. Alright, so I'm gonna try to go through this pretty briefly, guys, but I'm gonna go in depth at the same time just to make sure I keep time the way I need it. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is you're going to choose a side to start with. You can start with the white color, green, or the orange color. I always start with white, just my personal preference. You can choose whatever color you like best. So, what we want to do first is solve the white cross. So, the white cross is what we're going to solve first, and as you see, I already have one white edge piece connected. The edge pieces are going to make the crosses. So, this is a white and blue edge piece. This white-blue edge piece is already connected to my centerpiece, which is what I want. But, as I see, the blue face is not connected to the blue centerpiece. That's what I need to do, though. So, I'm going to turn this top layer around till I connect these two together. So, once I get the cross down, I'm going to solve the corners and solve my first layer, then solve my second layer, then I'm going to solve my third layer. So, here it is. Take my top layer till I meet the blue with the blue center. There we go. So now this is in the exact spot I need to have it. So let's find another edge piece. Usually, first off, you want to look at the bottom unless you already have one on the top. So, if I look at the bottom for any white pieces, I see I have no white on the bottom. So, go up here and look for one. I see I have a green piece right here. So, what you want to do is you want to get the white face on the bottom. So, how I'm going to do that is I'm going to turn this front piece to get this green one on this side, and then pull down on this face. That makes my white face go onto the bottom. Alright, but let's say I wanted to turn it onto this side and pull it down. Only problem with this is it's messing up my connected edge piece right here. That will create problems because it's gonna be misplaced. So right now it's smart to go on this side. So if I pull that down, I now have it on the bottom. I see my secondary colors already connected to its center. And that, I can pull this all the way up to here with one simple move. That places another edge piece that I need to do. Alright, let's find another edge piece. Look at the bottom. I see I have a orange and white edge piece. Alright, I see the oranges are already connected, so I can just turn this up really easily and connect it. Alright, look for another one. Here's one. There's none on the bottom, I see. It's white and red. This one looks different though. This one is on this face facing towards us. So what I do here is I also need to get the white face on the bottom. So I need to turn this up to either side, doesn't matter. I'm going to go left. And then I need to pull this down to get it there. Uh-oh though. This is messing up my cross that I've made already. So I need to move this out of the way, either direction. I'm going to do that. And so I can put this back. So that did not get pulled back up with it, and I fixed that. So I look at my bottom, I see my shape right here, my edge piece right here is right here. White's on the bottom, the secondary color is red. It's already connected to the red center. I can simply pull it up just like that, and I have another one connected. Alright guys, so my last edge piece is right here, but I want to show you guys all the different situations that you guys can have with this. So I'm going to move it around. Alright, so now my edge piece is over here. So I see this is a orange white piece, and I need to get the white to the bottom just like always. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this side down. That gets it on the bottom, but I have messed up my cross I've already made. So I have to do the exact same thing I did before and move it out of the way. So then I can put that back. My white piece should be on the bottom. I now look at the color, it's also orange. I need to match it to the orange center. The orange center is matched, and now I have one move to move this all the way out to here. There we go. That creates my cross and finishes it. Cross is pretty much mostly intuitive, and with a little practice you'll get it easily. Alright, now to move on to putting the corners in their spots. What I'm looking for here is a white corner on the bottom layer, facing on the side though, not on the bottom like the edges. So as I look, I see I have one right here. So with this one being here, I can see that it can either be here or here, the white face can. I see it's on this side. So what I want to do though is I want to look at my secondary color on the side is orange. This bottom color doesn't matter. So it's orange. I need to match it diagonally to the center, orange. So this does not match, red does not match to orange. So I'll turn it, blue does not match the orange. There we go, orange center matched to orange corner. I want you now to turn the whole cube so the white corner piece is facing towards you. So now you need to do this quick little move to put it in there. You can't just turn it up like that because that ruins your edge. So what you need to do is this. Move the corner away from your secondary color side, which is orange. Pull that side down, move it back towards it, and pull it up. That has placed our corner, and now we can put another corner in. I see I have another one right there. It's white and red. I need to match reds up. I turn it till it matches. Red matches the red. So now I turn the whole cube towards us so the white's facing us. Move it away from the red. Pull that side down. Move it back and pull it up. Let's find another one. Alright, I'm going to do a different one. So I'm going to do this one. The white face is on the bottom. Okay? We don't want that. We want to have it on the sides. So what we need to do is we need to place this under an unsolved corner so we can move it to make it on the sides. So we're going to turn either side where it will move it, and so let's see, this is right here, so I can move this side down. That makes this on the side, but I have messed up my edge piece, so I have to move it out of the way so I can put that back. So now I have my piece here. Since I have it there, I can place it, and I see my secondary colors already matched with the center, orange to orange. I take it, I move it away from its secondary color, which is here, pull that side down, move it back, and put the side up. So that has solved my whole entire first layer. But there's one thing I want to show you that could have happened instead of those, and this is this. The corner is right here. and so it's in the spot, but it's turned. So what you need to do is look and see what side the white's on. I see it's over here. It could be here, but whatever side the white face is on is the side you're turning. So I'm turning this side. If it was over here, you turn this side. So I turn this side down, so this is on the side down here, and I have messed up my cross, so I must move it out of the way and put that back. Now I need to match my blue to the blue center. They're matched now. Turn the whole cube so the white's facing towards you, and pull it away from that color. Pull that side down, pull that back, and pull that up. That is put in every single piece on my first layer. So you could have had one up here turned the wrong way. You could have had the white face on the bottom, or you could add it here or here. These two are just mirrored versions of each other. This one, you just had to pull it down onto the layer, and this one, you just had to pull it up onto the layer. So that's how you solve the first layer, guys, and I'm going to move on to the second layer right now. Alright guys, it's time to solve the second layer. So before you move on to the second layer, what I would suggest is that you practice the first layer a few times so you feel comfortable before moving on. Alright, well, let's get into this. So what we're doing is we're inserting all of these edge pieces that go into the second layer. So how we're going to do this is we're going to look and see what our bottom color is first. It's yellow, so we do not want edge pieces that have yellow on them. So anything else is what we're going to be placing into these spots. So we're going to look at our bottom and find a piece that doesn't have yellow in it. I see this one has yellow in it, so I can't use that one. So does that one, this one, and this one does not. So this is blue, orange. Always look at the colors first. So I see blue is right here, but we need to match it up to the center of blue, just like we did with the other times, before. So match it to the blue center, just like that. Now we look at the secondary color on the bottom. It's orange. I see the orange side's over here. The red side's over here. So orange is here. We know it needs to go right here. This piece does. So what we're going to do is, just like placing in a corner before, we're going to turn it away from that side, pull that side down, move it back, and pull that up. We have now connected the corner to the edge piece, but we took it out. So we got to put this corner in like we normally would. See, it's matched up. Pull it away from it, pull it down, push it back, and pull that back up. That is how you put in an edge piece. Same thing, if it was on the other side, the piece, you just mirror the moves. So if you turn it away this way instead of that way, you just mirror the moves. So look at the bottom for another piece. That is yellow, that is yellow, that is yellow. This one does not have yellow. So this one's green and orange. I look up, my green's already connected to its center. My bottom is orange, and my orange is over here. So I'm turning it that way. So I turn it away from it, pull this down, put it back, pull that up, and now I've connected the corner to the edge, and I can place the corner in. They're matched up. Can move it away from that side, pull it down, move it back towards it, and pull that up. So I placed in another edge. Alright, let's find another one on the bottom. That is yellow, that is yellow. This one does not have yellow. So I see it's blue and red. Luckily, blue is already matched up to my blue centerpiece. My bottom color is red, which is on this side. So I know I'm turning the bottom that way. So I turn away from that color, put that side down, move it back, and pull that up. So now I gotta place this corner back in because I connected them together now. They're matched up. Have this facing towards me. Pull it away. Move it down. Pull it back. And put that back up. I now have 3 edges solved. I need one more. Alright, that is yellow, and that is yellow. This one does not. Green is and red. Green's already connected to the green center. If it wasn't, remember, you just turn it till you hit it. So I see it's red, it's the secondary color. It's not that side, but it's on this side. So I know I'm turning my bottom layer that way because I want to go away. So I turn it away, pull that side down, move it back, pull that side up. That will connect the edge in the corner. And now I just have to put the corner back how I usually would. They're matched, I see, green and green. So I pull it away from that side, move this down, move it back, and pull that back up. Now that is how you solve the second layer, and now it is time to move on to the third layer. Hey guys, it's now time to solve the third layer. So I'm going to say the same thing I said before we started the second layer. I would suggest that you go through the second layer and feel comfortable about solving it over and over again until you move on to this third layer. So when we start the third layer, what we're going to do is we're going to turn the whole entire cube upside down. Alright, so my top's yellow. I don't know what yours is, but what we're looking for here is I'm looking for the yellow cross. There's 4 different things that could happen here. 1, none of the yellow cross is facing up. 2, we have 2 right here next to each other that create a gun shape. 3, we have 2 across from each other that make a bar. Or the 4th one is your cross is already solved. So I have nothing, which is the first out of all the 4. And for all these, you're going to do the same algorithm to progress each step. So when you have nothing, you can hold it however you want. And what you're going to do is do this algorithm right here. Front, right up, top, right down, top back, front back. There we go. This leads me to get the gun shape. When I have the gun, what you're going to do is you're going to hold it exactly like this. You want one edge facing towards you and one edge to the right. You don't want it like that or like that. You want it to be just like this. You're going to do the exact same thing. Front, right up, top, right down, top back, front back. There we go. This will get us to the bar. The bar you want to hold horizontally. So just like this. Not like that. That's vertical. Horizontally. Just like that. Alright. So the exact same algorithm again, and you'll be done with this step. So front, right up, top, right down, top back, and front back. There we go. This will get us our cross, and it's moving on to the next step now. Our next step is to place the edges where they need to go in position wise. So what we're looking for is 2 edges that are connected both to the yellow and to their center color of their secondary color. So this one would not, because the green is not connected to the green center, but the yellows all are. So that looks like I have none, but either A, you're going to have all 4 of them solved, or B, you're only going to have 2 of them. So you're going to have to turn your top layer around and look for some. Alright, there we go. I got lucky and have all of them solved, but let's say you only had 2 solved. So I'm going to put it there so you can see what happens. Alright, looks like I only have 1 there, so that can't happen. I need to move these around and put them just like this. Alright, so as you see, I have 2 solved right here. You can have 2 solved next to each other, or you can have 2 solved across from each other. I have 2 next to each other, so I only need to do this algorithm once. If you have them across from each other, you're going to do it twice. Alright? If you have them across from each other, you hold 1 towards you and 1 in the back. If you have them next to each other, hold 1 on the left and 1 in the back. And you're going to do this algorithm right here. So right up, top twice, right down, top back, right up, top back, right down, and top back. This connects all of your edges in the right spot. Again, if you had them across from each other, you would have done it twice. The first time it would have gave you the 2 next to each other, and I showed you how to hold that just like this, where they're right here, and do that again. Alright, so next step now is to place the corners in the right spot. Not solve them, but place them. So take this one for example. This one is a yellow, orange, green. It doesn't look solved obviously because it doesn't match all around, but it's in the right spot because it's between the yellow, orange, green sides. So this one is in the right spot. We want that. You're either going to have one in the right spot or all of them. As far as I can see, this one's not, so I just assume that these are not. So I have one right here. If you have one, you hold it in the bottom right hand corner. If you have none, you can hold it wherever you like to hold it, okay? So your one goes in the bottom right hand corner. And you're going to do this algorithm. Left up, top, right up, top back, left down, top, right down, top back. This will now place all of your corners in the right spot, and some of them may be solved or none of them may be. Alright, so you may have to do that twice based off where your corners are at. So the next step now is seeing how many are solved. I have 2 solved right here and here. You may have 1 solved, or you may have all of them solved if you're really lucky. So I have 2 solved, so I hold those on the left. Alright, so just like this. 2 solved right here, 2 unsolved right here. If you had 1 solved, you're either going to hold it here or here. Okay, so if I had 1 up here or down here, so like based off how I turn it. So let's say I have 1 here. You're going to look at the yellow face over here. If there's a yellow face here, then you hold right there. Alright? Let's say you turn the cube like that. So this is the only solved one again. If you have a yellow face here, you hold it like this. But for this, you're going to do this algorithm right here for any of these situations I just said. So you're going to go right up, twice on top, right down, back on top, right up, top back, and right down. Left up, twice on top, left down, once on top, left up, top, and left down. What this did is twisted my corners around on this side and kept these. And so now let's do this one more time because I have the headlights here, which the first time my yellow was here and here, so I had to do it twice. Since now that it's twisted here, I only have to do it one more time, I know. So let's say you did only have 1 solved, and once you do that algorithm, it is going to bring you to 2 solved, and then you can do it exactly what I'm doing right here. The exact same way. 2 solved on that side, do that thing again. Right up, twice on top, right down, 1 back, right up, top back, and right down. Left up, twice on top, left down, top, left up, top, and left down. And that should solve your Rubik's Cube, guys. And you now should be done with the whole entire layer and the whole cube. And I hope this tutorial helped you solve the Rubik's Cube. And if you want to leave a comment or ask questions, just leave a comment in the box. And if you liked this video and think it helped you, then put a like up, thumbs up, or subscribe if you want more. And I hope this beginner's method tutorial really helps you learn how to solve the Rubik's Cube, and just keep practicing, guys, and you'll get better and better. And this is Incredicuber, and hopefully this helped you solve the 3x3.